England and Ireland in 16th century. She ruled the Elizabethan era for 45 years, and during this time was the height of the English Renaissance, at the time of the development of English poetry and literature. She was responsible for English exploration of the New World and the flourishing of the economy, making England a world power. For Elizabeth, looks were all about power. She had to appear powerful in order to uphold her royal status and to push back against the stereotype of a weak woman, alone and unfit to rule. As she aged, Elizabeth is said to have used more and more makeup to maintain the appearance of a young, strong queen. She may have also used heavy white makeup to cover smallpox scars, which could leave survivors. Yet, that makeup could very well have made things worse for the queen as she aged. The white makeup that was popular in her time, often called Venetian Cherusa, was full of lead. Though as modern folks know to keep lead of our faces, people throughout history weren't so well informed. Elizabeth's makeup was dangerous, but white lead makeup has been linked to skin discoloration, hair loss, breathing problems, and even tooth decay.
Other parts of the queen's makeup kit were just as dangerous. Red pigment used in blush and lip color contained mercuric sulfide. Over time, mercury poisoning can affect a person's neurological function, leading to symptoms like memory loss, slurred speech, and depression. Elizabeth I is one of recognizable women in British history. There were three main parts in Elizabeth's iconic look: a porcelain white clear skin, rosy cheeks, and ruby lips. Today we may use harmful equivalents. Eggs white, similar to a prime, also very popular at Elizabeth's time. They tighten skin, reduce the size of pore. We also put 2 layers of eggs whites, and then we use the modern lip color. We cover lips with synthetic vermilion pigment similar to a loose powder and mixed with a lip balm. A blush is a very important detail on monarch face. Blush adds life and health to the skin of the queen, and so this was the image of the healthy country. The natural recipe of the blush was a mixture of a crushed madder root and a beeswax. It gave a beautiful slightly orange-red tone. An special detail on the Elizabethan face is thin eyebrows.
Elizabeth had to convince people that she was a true royal. Henry, her father, had declared her illegitimate after executing her mother Anne Boleyn. Elizabeth was put back into the line of succession, but it was in her interest to appear as royal as possible in case anyone changed their mind. She had to show up the validity of her royal glory and high class through fancy dresses and pale face paint. In private, things were different. When Elizabeth didn't have to worry about her impressing anyone, she dressed plainly. Some even claimed that once she wore the same black dress for 3 days straight. It's clear that all of the fine fabrics and jewels in her portraits were really just her work uniform. Although the private Elizabeth wore plain dresses, her public persona was very different. She was the Virgin Queen, after all, a glittering, awe-inspiring picture of a rightful ruler of England. Elizabeth needed to look the part, with richly decorated dresses, the finest lace, and the illusion of strength and youth even as she aged.
So, we're doing Elizabeth I cosplay. Yeah.
That's great! Why did you choose this topic of video?
Oh, I just love Elizabeth I. I think she is one of my favorite queens. First of all, because my second name is Elizabeth, you know.
Really?
Yeah, my god name is Elizabeth because there is no Saint Alisa Ellis in Православная Церковь.
What are you doing right now?
I'm painting. It's my FD task.
The result is wonderful. Alisa, show us. It's really orange.
So, we're cleaning the bathroom right now, yeah. My servant.
I'm not your servant, I'm magic queen.
Magic fairy servant queen.
Yeah.
I just can't do this by myself, you know.
Yeah, that's great. So.
I'm fairy.